Let's talk a little bit about the Vancouver Canucks against the Blackhawks. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch any of this game aside from the last minute of the third period. I listened to a little bit of it on the radio, but for the most part, I didn't watch. I was out the entire time. But this game does provide us with a few things to talk about, even if we just look at the box score. So if we take a look at this game, first goal of the game, Nick Schmaltz, he gets one from Brendan Saad and Duncan Keith. That was the first goal of Chicago's night. But Vancouver strikes with a total of 4 themselves, the first one of those goals being Brendan Gaunce's first of the night. This one was from a Troy Stecher assist. Gaunce finds himself on a 2-on-1 alongside a Horvat. He drags it, shoots it, 5-hole, Anton Forsberg, it's in. Brendan Gaunce has his 3rd goal of the year, and this one, the stick didn't break, it wasn't bouncing off of him. This one was legit. It was a he shoots, he scores kind of goal, and that was awesome. Next up, Bo Horvat, also from Troy Stecher. This one was from Alexander Edler as well. Stecher gets the puck at the blue line, takes a shot, it's tipped in by Bo Horvat, and Stecher automatically second assist of the night, and Bo gets his 12th of the year. That's awesome. But if we continue on, Daniel Sedin, he scores a really nice goal, and this one was really nice because of Jake Virtanen. Henrik Sedin's got it at the boards, he centers it a little bit, throws it out, Jake Virtanen grabs it, pounces onto that puck, spins around with a shot, it's going wide. It's going wide. But Daniel Sedin, with that veteran presence, he's able to tip it in, and it's 3-1 Vancouver. Then Alex DeBrincat scored. This was Duncan Keith's second assist of the game. That's all good. But then Brendan Gaunce with another one. This one off of a great feed from Louis Eriksson, centering it. Gaunce is in the slot. He's able to tip it up, and it's in the net. This is Brendan Gaunce's first multi-goal game of his career, his 4th of the season. Gaunce is legitimately a good player, and Tomlinson, I believe, was talking about this on the radio, talking about how Brendan Gaunce is literally one of the hardest workers on the team. And that's awesome, because he deserved everything that he got in this game. He's been great penalty killing throughout the season. He's faced adversity. He's been getting shut down, getting scratched, coming in and out of the lineup, playing low minutes, sometimes playing more minutes. But for the most part, he's been a solid forward who's really been putting in the effort to succeed at this level. And this 2-goal game is something that he deserves. For the most part, I agree. I agree personally when I hear that Brendan Gaunce is good on the penalty kill. There are some guys that I don't think are good in the penalty kill, cough, Eric Goodbranson, but guys like Eriksson and Gaunce, I think these guys genuinely do thrive under that setting. And it pays off. Brendan Gaunce with 2 goals in this game. Somebody else that I wanted to talk about in this game that got 2 points was Troy Stecher. He was a +2 in this one, and he had 2 assists on the opening Canucks goals. Troy Stecher is genuinely one of those players who, if he stays on the team in the upcoming years, I would be all for it. Sure, he's 5'9", but the dude skates so well and he has such a good presence of things on the ice that I'm always satisfied with Troy Stecher and his breakouts. Well, that's kind of a lie. I wasn't always satisfied. His pairing with Hutton earlier in the season, that was bad. But Troy Stecher playing with Alex Edler, I feel like they've always been low-key, like, good. And especially in the most recent games, I want to say for, like, the past month, whenever Edler and Stecher are the top pairing, I always really end up liking the things that they do. Because Edler, we all know that Edler has been producing at a very good rate recently, and part of that is because Troy Stecher is being such a good companion for him at these moments, and Stecher himself shows off that he's got talent as well. 2 assists in this game. He's a player who everybody was hyping up after he got recruited by the Canucks back to his hometown out of the University of North Dakota, and there's a reason for that. At 5'9", he's legitimately one of the better defensemen on the team. And there's a reason he won the Best Canucks Defenseman Award last year. Troy Stecher is a player who, despite being only 5'9", is still in that category where he can be considered, quote-unquote, developing. Because he's young. He's still got time. and he's going to get better as he progresses. And that time in the University of North Dakota, that was really good for him because it set him up with good players. 2 good players, in fact, were actually playing in this game. Brock Boeser for the Vancouver Canucks, 0 points, and Nick Schmaltz for the Chicago Blackhawks. He got the first goal of the game. That was it. That was it. Boeser with 0 points in this one. He was actually a -1 in this game, so that's unfortunate. He was present for some of the goals, but Boeser didn't get any points himself. Nick Schmaltz, on the other hand, I already mentioned, he got himself a goal. This was a University of North Dakota reunion, and it was a great one, because all 3 of these guys, Stecher, Boeser, Schmaltz, they played on that championship fantastic team that beat Quinnipiac University in the championship finals for the country. So that's awesome. The only person missing was Drake Kajula, who's over there in Edmonton, but this was a nice reunion. But in the end, this was a game that I didn't watch, so I can't really talk about it that much. But it's a game that I kind of want to talk a little bit about, because Stecher got 2 points, Boeser, he got himself 0 points, so that doesn't really count towards anything that we're hoping for, and Brendan Gaunce with his first multi-goal game in his career. Hope you guys enjoyed this video for Plus Gaming, and bye.